G'day, welcome back to Willawong RTBU Live. Andrew and I have now made our way across to Browns Plains Interchange. What we're doing is just doing a little bit of a check ourselves on the actual radio systems to see how they're performing. So here I am at the stop at the back of the interchange, back of the of Browns Plains Plaza. And I'm looking here, and if I just grab that camera from Andrew and we maybe have a look here, you can see that there is still 3 bars of usage. And just prior to us actually beginning the video, we did hear quite a clear call coming through from NCC. So what we're going to do now is just move our way around into the interchange, up sort of near the driver facility area, and then also down at the front of the interchange, and just see NCC are doing regular checks on this, as in coming down with certain buses. But we also actually want to make sure, and this is where I need to get across to people, if you are actually down at the interchange and you are finding that there is no service on your bus, we are actually thinking that this could actually be bus specific. So instead of actually being network specific, that it could be some of the buses that are actually not functioning correctly. So if you are having trouble with a certain bus, can you please shoot us the actual bus number, and we can actually have that properly investigated. So we're about to make our way around to the interchange. Welcome back. We've actually just pulled up on stop 1A within the driver interchange up at the top level here. Just looking at the radio, we're still at 1 bar, and that's sort of going between 1 to 2 bars from time to time. So there is actually still service in the upper interchange. We're going to move around to near where the driver meal room is, and then we'll head down to our stops on platform 3. So actually stay with me. We'll actually just move around.
See the mirror?
No, no, all I can see is this gigantic melon in the...
We don't use mirrors anyway.
No, it's better not to look at what you're doing. Yeah, we've still got service down here. It's down to 1 bar, but there is actually still service. Still flashing the green flashing lights. So we'll move ourselves around to, once old mate goes past.
150.
Yeah, we'll head round to platform 3 where the 140s, 150s go from. So guys, as you can see, we've pulled up at platform 3 where the 150 normally kicks off from. We're actually still sitting with 2 bars of service. This is bus 1490. I did mention just before that we do think it might be a little bit more specific to certain buses. So, but bus 1490 is still sitting at 2 bars on the actual radio. Still got the green lights. I'm just going to roll on down to the 140 stop and see if there's any inconsistencies, and we'll go from there. So just bear with me while we roll on down. Who would have thought that child was there? Drop down to 1 bar, but still serviceable and still green lights. This is stop 3A, where the 140s kick off from. So look, you know, a lot of drivers tell us, and we're getting a lot of reports daily to the RTBU that there is no service down here at Browns Plains. You know, we've just conducted our own little survey down here, our own little test down here in bus 1490, and there is still service in the bus, and the radio is still functioning. So maybe there is some worth here to the fact that it is specific to certain buses, or some buses are better than others. So again, I've got to reiterate, like we did with the turnaround up there at Greenbank RSL, if you are experiencing an issue, please get the bus number and please come and talk to Andrew or myself, and we can actually get a proper investigation done. So what are we going to do now, Andrew? Do you want to go down and have a look at...
go to Elowina Street.
Let's move our way down to Elowina Street.
The parks.
Yep.
And then we'll go home.
And then we'll head back for lunch. All right. See you soon, guys.
Elowina Street.
Welcome back to Willawong RTBU Live.
Illawina Street.
Andrew and I have just pulled up down at Illawina Street. Might be able to sort of see the interchange and bits and pieces there. Again, looking at the radio, we're looking at between 1 and 2 bars on the radio. So still certainly usable. Yeah, so
Check the parks out.
yeah, let's go down to the parks and check it out. Again, I suppose, look, I know myself, there's plenty of times where you're seeing dead spots, and these dead spots are getting more and more. But if there are buses that are better than others, we need to be aware of that. So if you are getting your dead spots, we need to know where they are, and not only where they are, but also specifically to the bus numbers you're in at the time. So let's go down to the parks and have a look, because at the moment we've got Mike Albert in a tag just pulling up behind us. So
He's probably ready to go home.
and
so
yeah,
don't get out of his way.
yeah, we don't want to get in his way. So, all right, thanks guys. We'll see you in about 2 minutes around at the parks. All right, folks, we've pulled up at the parks terminus there. When I did pull up, the radio was red, and we had no service. It's actually showing now 1 bar and gone back to green. So.
Call that iffy.
Yeah, iffy at best. So it's yeah. So look, I suppose not much else I can sort of say here at this present time. We'll take this information. Yep, we'll take this information back and show it with share it with the RTBU boys and take it to management. But yes, I think as Andrew's just stipulated there again, the importance of reporting it, but we need to know the bus numbers as well. All right, so I can't emphasise that enough. So, okay. All right, look, thanks guys. Please be safe out there, and look forward to catching up with you again soon on Willawong RTBU Live. See ya.